In this video, I want to address a popular question that I get all the time. And it says, CSA, what is your take about earning and saving in dollar from Nigeria? Hello. In this video, I want to address a popular question that I get all the time. And it says, CSA, I live in Nigeria, but I hear a lot about the dollar, Naira issue, and I seem not to understand it. I'm trying to get my financial literacy lessons going, but I read a lot about Naira being constantly devalued in comparison with the dollar. Please advise me. I am young and I'm 25. What should I be earning in? What should I be saving in? What is your take about earning and saving in dollar from Nigeria? Now, I know that this is a question a lot of people ask, right? Conversations are always going on about dollar, Naira, should I buy, should I not buy? And the first thing I want to say is that if your money is confused, your goals will be confused. There's no need to be confused about whether to earn in dollars or in Naira. Now, the base currency that you should literally think within, is the currency of the country that you reside in. If you're in Nigeria, of course, Naira. You're in the UK, pound sterling, US, dollar, Canadian dollar, Australian, wherever you are, that is your base currency. But since this question was asked by somebody who lives in Nigeria and who is young, I'm going to quickly address it. The first thing is, if you live in Nigeria, understand that Naira is your base currency and your expenses are likely in Naira. Not even likely your expenses, except you have a child abroad, you're paying school fees. But this person who says, I'm young, unmarried, 25, except you have certifications that you pay for and other things, your expenses are likely to be in a Naira position, which is fine. So keep your eyes on your currency, but it is okay to hedge. It is okay to save and invest in dollars if you have access, because yes, the Naira is constantly, depreciating against the dollars. I know our government are working harder to ensure that, the Naira stabilizes and appreciates against the dollar. As at the time of this video, the Naira is about maybe 1,500, 1,600 to $1. So I get it. It's okay to want to hedge. I'm from Nigeria here. There are dollar mutual funds, dollar investments that you can do, right? As you make money, yes, you spend money, you can save in Naira, invest in Naira, and then hedge for the future, especially if you also have goals. You want to relocate at some point in time, you want to go to school, you have to pay in foreign currency. It's okay to start to save for that, but understand your base currency, draw out your budget, know what your needs are, know what your wants are. Then for your savings and investments, you can then diversify, save in Naira, save in dollars, especially if you have bills that will come up in foreign currency in the future. And that leads me to the second thing. I think everybody, or you can directly say, have a dual saving approach. I already said it. Save in Naira and then saving dollars. There are mutual funds, I'm not going to mention names, that can help you save with as low as $100 per month. So what you will do is buy dollars, put in your account, then invest it. There are apps also, right? Legitimate apps that will help you invest in dollars from a Naira point of view, either in the mutual funds or in stocks. Our WealthSync app, very soon you'll be able to buy stocks, local stocks, US stocks, right? And hopefully we can also bring dollar-denominated mutual funds. So as you are saving and investing in Naira, you can also save and invest in dollars for many reasons. You're going to have a dollar bill in the future, or just because you want to hedge your portfolio against a constant devaluation that happens to our currency. Number 3, avoid forex panic. I remember there was a time many years ago that I, was saving in, foreign currency, just hedging, saving in Naira, investing in that. And then they said the dollar is now at 400. I'm going to sell. And then she saw, I'm like, ooh, it's been years. Listen, a lot of people panic when they do not understand the dynamics. When you're talking to people, when it comes to your finances, please make sure you're talking to professionals. So join a strong community as well, like our Smart Stewards Academy, where we talk about trends, we talk about what is happening. Our basic course, the 6-week course, touches on making, managing, and multiplying. And we have a community where you can ask questions. So don't panic. Don't panic. Avoid forex panic. Oh, yeah, they said, do. And then you quickly do stuff that you're not supposed to do and you lose money. Remember, there was a time the stock market crashed, like it crashes all the time, corrections, policies, market reactions. And somebody called me to say, oh, should I sell my shares? I'm like, listen, you are in a loss position already. If you sell, you can never recover that profit back, on that particular portfolio. So sometimes it is paper loss. When you consistently remain in it and in the market, you talk to a professional, over time you will go back and you can exit at least at your capital or at a profit. People say what they don't know most of the time, and not just regarding money issues, regarding many things. We just open their mouth and they say many things. So don't panic when it comes to some of these things. The next thing is determine how you can earn in dollars wherever you are in any part of the world, irrespective of your base currency. The world has become a very small global community. I know somebody who lives in Nigeria but who works as an EA or as a remote worker for a company in the US, and there are many people like that. And then I know somebody who lives in the UK and works as a remote worker for a company in Nigeria. So if you're in Nigeria and you work either as a freelancer or you list your services and products on Fiverr, for example, you earn in foreign currency. Do you see? So it's important to also price your skills. Remember, it's about thinking globally. It's okay to earn in dollars. Why not? There are people who work in Nigeria here and who earn in dollars. So the goal is to be locally viable and globally viable as well. Inflation-proof your income. One of the ways you can also inflation-proof your income is by saving and investing in dollars and earning in dollars. So directly to answer your question, that person and people who might learn from this, it's okay to understand your base currency and then diversify. Have a bit of your portfolio, have a bit of your savings in dollars. Inflation-proof your portfolio. Invest in assets that grow, not just the ones that shrink. Invest in your currency. Again, I'm saying this especially for those who have long-term goals to do some. For example, I have a lot of certifications that are foreign-based in addition to the Nigerian-based ones. And I pay my subscriptions in foreign currency every year. You see why I used to save? If not, there's a particular certification that when I started, I was paying less than 100 Naira as the exchange rate. Now it's over 2,000. So if I'm not actively saving or inflation-proofing or devaluation-proofing my part of my income or portfolio, then it will be hard for me to meet up with such questions. So what have I said so far? Do a budget, know your needs, plan your needs in your local currency, save and invest in other currencies as well. Make sure you're doing it through licensed agents, licensed asset management companies, registered and licensed by SEC, by CBN, and just work with experts, belong to a community where you can learn. But I can tell you again that in Nigeria, there are many licensed agents and asset management companies that offer dollar-denominated funds and licensed fintech companies that offer dollar-denominated investment opportunities in stocks and mutual funds and whatnot. So make sure you gain all of this information and knowledge and do what is right. Finally, we have just reworked our US business registration offering in time pathways to register businesses for people in the US. So you're in Nigeria, you're in a part of the world, Africa, you want to register your business in the US. We have done that in the past. That's one of the ways of also expanding your USD tentacles. From Nigeria and any part of the world, it's a service we offer. You can register your business in the US so that people who pay, especially for small business owners, You will stop giving them your Naira account. They can pay into that account, especially if you have to restock. If you also have to pay your suppliers abroad, it's easier. And it comes with a US bank account, comes with a US bank card, and you don't need a visa, right? Under this video, we'll provide a link so that you can read more about it and you can contact us from any part of Africa or the world or in Nigeria if you'd like to register your company in the US. So I hope this question helps. I may not have touched on everything that you need to do, but summarily, save in Naira, save in dollars, invest in Naira, invest in dollars, have proof, future proof, your resources and your wealth for the long term. See you in the next video.